30. Now you should have the pieces in place to be able to explain, in some cases superficially, in some cases more deeply, how is it that you get 30, 32, 36, and 38? That's your goal, is to try to be able to explain this, right? Now to do that, keep in mind that we're going to start with glucose, because that's the kind of framework that we started all of this in. We'll see in a minute, we don't have to start with glucose, but that's for convenience. If you can't understand how it happens with glucose, if we want to talk about how you do it with beta oxidation of fatty acids, it's way more involved, right? So, yeah, so we'll stick with glucose. In your answer to this, you should be able to give an overview of glycolysis, the prep reaction to the citric acid cycle. What I mean by that is I'm not looking for glucose 6-phosphate, fructose 6-phosphate, fructose 1,6-phosphate, so 2-PGA. I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for, we start with glucose, and in the process of glycolysis, we're going to get 2 ATP, 2 NADHs, and 2 pyruvates, right? And we're going to lose some energy as heat. Okay? And in fact, if I want to ask you a specific question about something that's happening during glycolysis, I'll give you the chart of glycolysis. I'll give you the flow chart of glycolysis. So it's not about memorizing that. You should always just keep tracks of reactants, what comes in, products, what comes out, and energy. If you start with energy in the form of glucose, where's the energy after glycolysis? Where's the energy after the citric acid cycle? I mean, conceptually, that's kind of what we're trying to keep track of. Carbons, where do carbons get lost, right? In prep reactions, citric acid cycle, stuff like that. And again, no need for specific steps. Now, what you're going to get after you do this is you're going to see that you have a few ATP, right, 4, and you have a pool of NADH and FADH that were generated during these processes. That's where I want you to be a little bit more specific, because I think it really drives